ran me over with a car. That's true, by the way.
Alrighty. Let it load real quick. It is loading, and then we get in, baby. Yes, sir. Got a little snack with me here, so I'm gonna be munching down on that a little bit. Oh wait, hold on. This is actually... Come on, please. Alright. I'm playing Subnautica 2, and this is scary. Holy. Go, dude. Go into the freaking outer bounds of the world, bro. It's insane. Hold on, let me... Bam, bam. 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 There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot I did. I was kind of doing, woof, that's a little loud. I was doing some testing and stuff. I'll show you guys what it kind of looks like right now. Hold on, give me like 2 seconds here. Oh my goodness. I was also testing out this in the creative, but this is basically it. I had to extend this. One thing I don't like about Superfly is you got this. So you can't really dig down. So as you can see, I kind of lifted this bit up. So basically, we'll mine down here. Do all these chests. This is what I'm thinking about decorating and doing all the fun stuff here. But yeah. Okay, I might need to turn this down so I can actually hear myself think. That's an interesting thing. If you didn't know, if there's like music and stuff going in my head and I'm trying to talk, sometimes it's hard to focus, bro. Like I actually like cannot think. But I did an hour of AFK, and this is kind of all I got from it. And it's the exact same thing on the other side, because the way this little contraption works is that items fall down here, they come down, they clump up, and then they slowly rise a little bit. This gap is big enough for items to come through. This chest lines them up, so it's perfectly in between these two right here. So as it's going across like this, it evenly distributes among both of them. It'll be off by like a stack or so, but they're pretty close together. So super duper fast farm. Doesn't look crazy. That looks complex. It's not that crazy. You just have you have a basic redstone clock with a couple extra steps to it. Then you got a basic TNT duper that doesn't have coral in it. You have the switch, and then you have a tripwire right here, so that when a piece of TNT flies through it, it activates this and pushes it all down, so that it can, because it kind of blows up in this general area. It does take a second to start loading up the TNT and stuff. Yeah, but it pushes it down so that it can have a little bit extra. But I love these type of farms because it's so perfectly timed. So you can see like on the tick that they exist, they just die. It's super cool. And it's super duper fast, as you can see. It's bigger than a normal smaller one, so it does more items and it hits more stuff. So it's a bigger area and there's more stone because it's hitting this cobblestone on the outside as well. So that's what we're gonna try. We're probably gonna only be able to get the materials, or most of the materials, and then maybe build a little bit of it, depending on how much time I have. And then after that, I just have one more thing I want to do before I start going on like bigger builds and stuff, and it is this guy right here. Ignore the butt ton of ancient debris. But basically, this is a really cool one. I really like this one because it auto fuels itself. If I actually do get myself ancient, if I go into here, do this. So basically, all that redstone on the right there that you see, this tells the computer area when to dispense all these out so that you get items one at a time. You can see one item at a time, even though there's a bunch in here. This clock tells the entire setup that this has something in it, and then it also tells if there's something in here. And also this whole setup also is looking at this guy right here to see if it's filled up, because it's at the end of the like a little assembly chain here. So if these two things here are filled up, that means all of them are filled up because they've already gathered up all the stuff. And then basically you just have that computer component come over here, tell it this clock to continue going, and make carpet to infinitely fuel itself. One thing I do want to do is I want to figure out how to extend this. If I could just like extend this twice or something like that, or if I could like wrap it around itself, like if I could bring this chest over here and then layer two versions of this and then just have, I mean, I'd be willing to do 3 dupers like this. I'd be willing to get all this slime here just so that I can get all that. And oh boo, I'm gonna need to get slime as well. That's gonna suck, but I mean, it works out in the end. But anyways, oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. But anyways, we are on to actually getting the materials for this thing. Oh, what I need to do actually first is we gotta test out the wood farm first. So let's do that real quick. We're gonna head back. We're gonna grab some bone meal, because I think I left it back here. While we're flying, I'm actually gonna take a bite of my snack. Oh, yummy. Very good. Okay. Oh, boat chests are a thing. Okay. I was wondering that actually might be... Probably not gonna use it, but since I'm like the only one in this world, I actually might as well, you know? This is my one and only boat though. I do want to remind everyone, this has been one boat. This entire... Oh wait, hold on, that's not enough. Oh, that... I need one more. Do I have one singular plank somewhere? Oh yeah, I do. But this boat right here, this is the first boat I used to get over to this island. I was over there, spawned over there, got some materials, saw the mushroom biome and was like, oh, okay, made the boat, and that's the same boat. It's been the same boat. So I'm gonna keep that as like history of the world. It'll just be always there. Okay, anyways, this. I might actually get over here and get some stuffs for it, you know? Or I get more bone meal. Cause this thing uses a lot of bone meal. One thing I kind of hate. One thing I kind of hate though. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, one thing I hate about the tree farm though is since you're bone mealing it yourself, it's not as fast as like having 3 dispensers on it all shooting out a bone meal at it and all that, like other ones with all the pistons and everything. So that can kind of suck a little bit, because you'll use like 5 bone meal and it doesn't grow the trees, so the sapling blows up. It resets it, which is nice. So then you get a sapling that won't take forever to grow, but it's just like kind of lost time, kind of, you know? Okay, there shouldn't be any zombies in here. For some reason, I keep getting like a couple zombies every once in a while in this, even though I shouldn't be. That guy makes sense. That's a zombie villager. That's a completely different guy. But that guy, golden armor man right there, he shouldn't be in there. I mean, they're very rare. There's only like every little like collective here, with like the 50 mobs here. Most of the time it's only like 3 zombies, but it kind of sucks that there are in fact zombies still in there. Yeah, but yet again, we don't use soul sand here just so these guys can clump up and then all be stacked up when they go in. What I might do eventually is I need to add a sorter to this, because that would be very helpful, you know? I'll wait for a couple more, and then we'll stockpile these. I might actually have more bone meal than what can be stored in the thing, so. Plus, it'll also, it's very nice to have this much white dye as well, especially in the future. I thought I saw something over there. Oh, that one's always a funny one to see. Is whenever we get a chicken jockey. Oh, I should probably not stand near there, just in case. I forget mobs can kind of move around like players. Okay, not as many bones as I thought I'd get from that, but I mean, not too bad. We just need enough bone meal. I just wanted to grab a little extra. We're gonna do good old oak first for now. Good old big ol' oak. Oaky boy. I don't know what it is, but like my right leg keeps getting like tight or something like that, and it feels weird. And it's only happening to my right leg, so I don't know what it is. Maybe I've been sitting on it wrong or something, but I'm not 100% sure what it could be. Okay, so let's test this out. Let me actually grab some saplings. I need a couple just in case. I don't know if I can use free cam while doing it, because I don't have, I keep forgetting to do player stuff. Yeah, but I want to use this thing real quick. Just because it's super cool. Okay. Okay, so basically what we do is we'll grab all the bones here. Obviously, turn them into bone meal. Continue making more bone meal. This is why you want to fill up your inventory like I'm gonna do right here. Because if you have an open inventory, you're gonna be able to keep picking up these pieces of bone meal, and then it doesn't stop and it kind of wastes. Okay, I'm actually gonna sleep real quick before, just so that I don't have to deal with mobs. I don't want to accidentally blow up my tree farm without even using it, or while using it, I guess. Alrighty. I'm pretty sure this is how I'm supposed to have it in my hands, but we'll see. Yep, so that works. Whoops. And then you just kind of sit here and do this. Actually, hold on. Hands off. Yeah, it works. Well, I gotta look down just a wee bit. There we go. Look at that. Ooh, farm. Yeah, so basically infinite trees. Infinite apples, infinite sticks, infinite saplings. It's just the whole shebang, dude. And since like I'm standing on top of a slab right now, I get the saplings that drop. And since TNT, thank goodness it's in, they added that. I think they added that a little while ago, but thank goodness it does in fact exist. But if you didn't know, TNT, this doesn't happen with creepers. That's why I was freaking out that one time. But but basically TNT drops all the blocks. Every single block a TNT blows up, it'll drop. Unlike a creeper, when a creeper explodes and you try and fill up the dirt hole, you don't have enough dirt blocks to fill it up. I'm pretty sure that's called like block decay whenever it blows up, like block explosion decay or something like that, where like when a creeper explodes, there's a % chance that that block will not drop when exploded. But with TNT, it's 100%, which is nice, and it kind of makes sense. It's like when you're getting hit by a creeper, it's supposed to be punishing because it's a creeper. It's supposed to be a hostile mob. It ain't your friend. It ain't no discriminator. Oh yeah, also not only is I forgot to say this, but not only does the chain and the or no, it's specifically the chain is for blast resistance so you don't get hit by the explosion. And then the iron bar, or no, both of them are for explosion resistance so that the explosion doesn't actually hit me. But they're also placed at that level because it also makes it so that the leaves don't spawn in my face. When I'm doing a tree, leaves don't go onto my face, so that I can't plant any trees left or anymore. Alright, so that was a couple minutes, right? Okay, we want to turn that off. I want to put that in there. Alright. We should probably set up the filtering system then as well, because we're gonna have a lot of junk in these. A lot of junk in these chests. We're gonna use flowers, I guess. I normally like using seeds because seeds kind of look better in sorting systems. I don't know why. I mean, I feel like most people do that. Like most videos I see using like filtering systems, they always use seeds. Okay, so basically, what we want to do is we want to grab a stack. So with this setup, what you want to do is you want to grab a stack, put it in, and then put those in there. And basically, it's very interesting how these work. So basically, this comparator looks at the items in the hopper, and it sends a powered signal depending on how many there are. And then as power comes through, eventually enough power gets through to where this activates, and then it activates this one right here, or it deactivates this, basically powering. If you didn't know, if you put an electric signal into a whatchamacallem, a hopper, if you put a, hey, hold on, this is logs, so we want this to be saplings. Basically, when you power a hopper, it stops it from filtering items, and it stops it from like putting items into a chest. So that's what it does, is it goes in, looks for, I need the sticks. It goes through, looks for any amount, and then these are like overflow chests for anything that I don't filter. Okay, so basically what we want to do is we want to put all our wood in this one. Apples go in here, we'll put those in there. Saplings into that one, and sticks into this one. Beautiful. And then we just AFK however long, and look at that those couple little minutes, dude, right there just gave me 5 stacks of wood, bro. That would have taken me so long. See why I love farms so much, dude? Like, imagine actually needing to mine like 5 stacks of wood for a build, and I literally just did that while talking to my chat for like 5 minutes. And what's good about that farm is it does every tree type, so I can just go in, swap out the filters for spruce wood, and then just farm spruce wood for a little bit. I'm pretty sure some trees do technically have like a higher like rate of wood and stuff, so like over time I'll get 5 stacks of oak in the time that it took me to get 5 stacks of oak, but then for spruce it could be like 4. I don't remember which ones were like faster or whatnot, so take my words as just an example, nothing important. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense. The different trees grow different ways and all that. Everyone's a unique in their own ways, guys. Okay, anyways, we're gonna actually do cobble update, because the other cobblestone farm that I used was buns. I'm telling you, bro. And see, look, already a use for all of our nice cheeky wood, like literally all the wood. I'm actually gonna probably need to farm a little bit extra wood, actually, not gonna lie, which might be bad. Okay, we're gonna need to dump these. 100% guaranteed I'm gonna need to build. Actually, you know what, after this cobblestone farm, but I want, here's the thing, is I want cobblestone farm because I like cobblestone, but getting normal stone is going to take forever. But with the combination of a super smelter and a cobblestone farm, you don't wait nearly as long. So that's kind of like my dilemma here. It's like my dilemma when I play, when I'm trying to balance this stuff. Like, I'm trying to balance, I want to build farms, but I also want to learn how to build, and I also want to get like a world with a bunch of builds so it looks good. So by day like 500, I have like a bunch of stuff that looks really cool, and it's like I use those 500 days efficiently. I have a big castle and the storage room and all that. Like, I'd like that. I'd like really cool big builds as soon as possible. But that means I gotta put off building for a little bit so that I can build farms to make building the actual stuff more efficient, you know? Like, oh, I could fight a wither and then get haste too. And then it would be a lot more faster to get buildings done and all that. Maybe even jump boost and speed to get around. But what if I could just have infinite beacons? So do I build a wither skeleton farm so that I don't have to spend time breaking beacons back and forth? Like, how could I spend my time efficiently whilst doing what I want and what I also know I should do? Like a food farm might be really good. Like making a gold farm so that I can make golden carrots for more efficient food. But do I really need to? Because it takes me 3 Minecraft days to get through a stack of carrots, so unless I'm building something and I'm like actively moving a bunch. Or do I like work on a farmer, villager? Another thing I also need to think about is working on a stacking raid farm, because infinite emeralds is really good. Having the ability to just go in and have like a full shulker box worth of blocks of emerald would be so infinitesimally good, bro. Okay, I think I just want to farm a bit of extra wood, you know? I should probably turn this off. Also, if you're going to be building farms that have TNT dupers, never ever leave like the general area of that until it's turned off, because it will break the farm. If you go away from a ooh, I need iron as well. See, and then I have all these blocks of iron and stuff, dude. I'm gonna actually put that in my valuables chest over here. Oh wait, hold on, I need to grab the wood first. What the heck am I doing farming wood if I'm not gonna actually use the wood? Luckily these are new chunks, so there's not too many mobs. Okay, so how many so that's, I need 4.5 stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4.5, and that's my chests. And then I just need 2.5 stacks for my hoppers. I'm definitely gonna have extra chests, so I'm probably gonna use those for storage. I'm definitely gonna be making extra chests. It's a very rough estimate on how many I'm gonna need, but might as well put them in, you know? We're gonna try and speedrun this like last time on the tree farm, just so I can get more done. I want this world to be beautiful. I think that's like my main thing here. It's my main goal is to make this world look really good. And like, not like the least amount of time, but like a decent amount of time. If I've spent 500 days in a world, I better have something good looking in it. Okay, so that's 2 stacks and 17, which would be 7 plus 7 is 14, which would be 24, 34. Right? Was that math wrong? I think it was. So 2 on 2 and then the 7 on 7, yes, so that should be enough. Yeah, 17. Oh my goodness, my math brain is insane. Thank you, Mom. If you didn't know, my mom's like a math crazy, so she goes a little ham on that. Okay, so I need 5 and 8 times 5 is 40, so we'll take 40 here. Guys, do a lot of Minecraft. Play a lot of Minecraft, kids. You get good at Minecraft. You get good at Minecraft and math. Stay in school, kids. It makes you good at Minecraft PvP. Technoblade, no! We love Technoblade. Technoblade never dies in our hearts. Oh, dude, we should have started using that. Technoblade never dies in our hearts, bro. Imagine just like, dude, that's actually good. Why did we never use that? Who decided it was not a good idea to not use that? Like, dude, that hits. That's it. That hits, bro. Okay, so we want bam bam. So that's a stack. Whoops. Let's not make 64 boats. That would have been bad. That would have been really bad. So that's 64 and 8, which would be 16. Just multiply whatever number of chests you need by 2 on logs. The ratio from log to chest is 2 logs per chest. And then per... I'm missing 1 piece of iron, dude. And then the ratio from chest or iron to hopper is 5. So easy conversions in your brain could help out a bunch. And we have we have 14 extra logs. And we have the logs here too. Wait, hold on. Don't I have... Okay, yeah, perfect. It's actually beautiful. I'll use all of this. And I'm gonna put that over there just for extra storage when these fill up. I'm gonna keep inventory dumping for a little bit until I get a good little thing here going. And then I make a storage room. I need to figure out how to do storage room. If you guys have any ideas for like a good mini storage room, because this will be the first storage room. It'll have like most of like my main stuff and whatnot, but I'm definitely gonna do like a super mega one, like Shulker Craft, you know, like every single block type storage. I want to do stuff like Shulker Craft just because, dude, it's so cool what they do, bro. Like they do such big things in their world and everything, bro. It's actually crazy. Don't I have a bunch of stone somewhere in here? Or is that the stone I had? Okay, how many? 64 and 64. And how many do I need after this? I need 20. Okay, we're gonna go grab some of those. I can actually use these fireworks like that now. To just get around with like 2 blocks of space. That's a multiple of 4, so bam. Okay, so that's the big chunky parts done. It's funny that chest. It's kind of crazy. I like thinking of farms as just like how far down in the material list, because the material list goes from greatest, like the most amount of items needed, to the least. So like once we I keep saying like a bunch, goodness. But if you look, once we start getting to the bottom of the list, it gets easier, because it's just like oh my goodness, I keep saying like, oh my goodness, I'm like a teenage girl over here, bro. But it gets easier and easier because of the fact that we get... Oh, dude, I just realized I need 49 buckets of lava, dude. Oh, that's gonna suck. I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. That's gonna suck hard. I'm gonna need 49 buckets, bro. Hello, Diamond. How's your trip so far? Did you start it already, or... Are you preparing for it? Yeah. Was it a big W? Let me think. I gotta also put you in my channel description now, bro. I'll put that in my channel defaults eventually, but right now I'm busy playing Minecraft. What am I doing next? Glass. I could do that. I have a lot of sand. I'm definitely gonna get to the point where I'm gonna need sand duper eventually, but we're putting that off as far back as possible because I don't want to deal with that right now. Especially since I want to make it good in the first place. It's just like, do I really need to? Okay, I need one of these. Ooh, okay, I'll do the same when I get back home. Also, what was that you wanted me to draw? You said something about it on Discord. Oh yeah, I was thinking... Hold on, let me find if my boy J-Pen, bro, has a pretty good one. I kind of wanted it, like, not in the same... Or in the... It was in the same style, I'd like... Hold on, let me do this. Bam, for 2 seconds. This is my boy J-Pen. He hasn't been streaming much recently, but I like this with the sunglasses. But I also really like goofy smile, bam. Like this type of smile type thing, you know? There you go, that one right there. Just kind of just look up Gear 5 and you get a bunch of images of that. Oh, I forget Bonnie does that too. I gotta rewatch One Piece. It's just too big of a W not to, bro. I love showing people. I can't show you guys because that cannot. So Luffy with sunglasses, pretty much. I'd show you if I could. I wouldn't be able to 100%. It wouldn't let me. I could also do Rhythm Plus. Do you guys know what Rhythm Plus is? Oh my goodness, dude. Dude, there's gonna be so many copyrights here. But Chicken showed me this and I was hooked. I was like, yes, I like beat games, rhythm games and stuff. Okay, I'll do my best. I'll let you know when it's done. Yeah. Okay, I know I have a lot of coal somewhere. Where is my coal? Didn't I have a stack of it or something? Did I put it in this? No, I didn't. Or did I actually legitimately use all of that freaking coal on torches? Which I shouldn't have because I don't have any torches in my inventory right now, so. Oh, there it is. I'm just blind. Okay, so we're gonna get 9. We're gonna make a block. And put those in, and then we're just gonna put a couple in here. Get back to working, or I'll start it. And I'll go start it. Okay. Yes, ma'am. I got you. We don't want to waste coal fuelage here, so we're gonna definitely optimize that, which I didn't. I, in fact, did not. Wasn't far enough back. Plus, dude, sometimes these shields, the shield does get in the way, dude. Hold on. One thing I do want to do is, I'm definitely gonna make a stacking raid farm. I gotta like redo it again though, cause I'm gonna try my hardest not to watch videos when I build farms, but there are a couple farms where it's just like, it's too complicated, man. It would actually be impossible for me to remember specifically what I have to do. But I'm gonna try and do like, I'll build the farm the night before I have to actually use it, you know? Like with most farms, like the cobble farm, I could do, slime farm, I could do kind of, there's a couple portaling stuffs, but if I can just set it up properly, it should be fine. Optimum, mob farm was easy. Blaze farm is easy. It's just, Oops, wrong one. It's literally just building a giant box around a spawner, and then just the vines prevent the blazes from flying upwards. But if you guys have ever seen like Minecraft anime, it makes you feel kind of bad making farms, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't necessarily find one because I cannot remember the name of any of them for my life, but XP farm will definitely, I could definitely do I could definitely do Enderman farm. The Enderman farm I have actually isn't too bad. It's just these materials here. Maybe a couple more leaves that is shown here, but it is not too much. Keeps getting rid of my thing here. Actually, hold on. I could just click ignore on that, and then info HUD, so I don't get any of the annoying stuff in my screen. Or I could do a super simple, wait, no, how do I do infinite fuel on that then? I don't think I can unless I have slime. I just kind of hate how hard slime is to get until you actually get a farm going. Once we get a farm, infinite slime, easy, bro. Because the farm I use uses portals, so it's extra optimized, extra optimal. It's really nice and everything, you know? Okay, what else can I do? I can go buy some redstone because I don't want to mine for it. So we're gonna go buy some. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, and I need to grab, I think I have, didn't I grab a bunch of packed ice and stuff that one time? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna need to flip this again. It looks just like, now that I'm starting to get stuff down, I have the iron farm. It's the tall farms though. I just wish there was a desert kind of near here. I'm kind of sad that there isn't. Just because of the fact that now... Yeah, Charmello, dude, we literally... Hold on, let me do something real quick. I thought you were legitimately just not gonna come by anymore for like a solid while, so I did this. Hold on, it'll take me a second. I might not join as much as I was doing. Okay, well, I got something to show you because I thought it was funny. Might be a little over dramatic, but I mean, it's funny nonetheless. I did have to move your sign though for this, but I thought it was pretty funny. You could check the VOD. It was pretty much last Minecraft episode. It was kind of the first thing I did. I'm trolling on Omegle. Dude, I haven't heard that one in a little bit. Okay, anyways, let me go find it real quick. I have so many dishes I have to do, bruh. That's a later me problem. Maybe a post-stream me problem, I'm gonna be honest. Wee. Let me wander those eyes. Alright, Charmello, this one's for you, bro. Hold on. We gotta go over here. So, you might notice something over there. you might notice something cheeky over here. Let me just kind of walk up to it. It's your grave, bro. Hold on. I actually forgot to do this. Hold on, I gotta go to the... Oh, what? Hold on. Okay, well, we're redoing this then. Charmelos. Yes. So you're dead now. So your ghost talking to me right now. I'm frightened right now. I want you to know that. Okay, so I thought that was funny. Dude, C418, I continue to say this and I forever will, bro. This man knows how to make a song slap. Goodness gracious, bro. It's just so perfect. This game literally does not feel the same without C418. If C418 didn't exist, I don't think Minecraft would have been alive anymore. Legit. Yeah, you're gonna have to watch that back. I think you'll find it funny though. It's quite comical, bro. Oh, we need more glass actually. Oh no, never mind. I'm fine. I have a lot. I have a lot of sand here. Might need to split this up though. Ugh. Hold on, I need to itch my back. Gotta find you one of those chairs with like an angle on it so you can itch your back when you need to, you know? I have the Titan Evo chair too, so I can just fully lean back in my chair if I want to. No, I'm not. Well, you are to us. You told me you would abandon my streams. And you said you hated me. And then you pushed me off the swing. So I told mom and she made that. I'm not dead. My heart. No! Again? Are you going into the afterlife, bro? That's it. It's official, guys. Tremellas has canonically died twice now. Hold on, I gotta go make you another grave now. R.I.P. Tremella's ghost. Oh, I still have an extra name tag? When did I get another name tag? What? Why do I have... Because I remember I got one. I got one name tag from fishing. Where did I get this? Oh, wait, no. It was the minecart chest, wasn't it? I remember now. Hey, never mind. I got that. Yeah, most of the time, my like special item is my bucket, my first bucket. Chicken does his first wooden pickaxe. I think I still have my wooden pickaxe. Never mind. A Cheeto puff. Passed by my heart. Okay. Don't scare me like that. We don't need you dying again, bro. I'm alive, y'all. Fake news. No. I'm like real news. I definitely give you real news. I want some more stone brick. But okay, we're just gonna do like a long line of this. We're gonna. Oh wait, hold on. That I didn't know that happened. Okay, we're just gonna put this over here for right now. We're just gonna do a long line here, like this. Only problem is I'm gonna need more stone brick. Okay, let me grab a little bit more stone brick real quick. And then we gotta make a bunch of... Let me in, please. Have you ever played a VC game? I don't think so. I'm not 100% sure what that is. Is it like Omegle? Like you're in a voice call and you just do stuff or something like that? If you don't play CS2, you never play real VC game. Okay, I'm now even more confused on what we're supposed to be talking about. Okay, so we're gonna put this up here. No. You met some funny Russians, dude. That's fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll make 6 of these, and then I need the dripstone, which I already have. This goes into here. Place all these, and then place all these. Bam. Okay, perfect. We'll make a dripstone farm eventually. That'll be one of the useless farms I'll just build because why not? I always love building the most useless farm ever, and then my friends are like, bro, why? And I'm like, I thought it'd be funny. Okay. Now I just need a couple glass panes, which I only need 14. Oh, that's perfect. Dude, glass pane ratio is really good. I got an emerald knife last week, I forgot to say. I'm gonna sell it and buy more games. That's pretty fun. Love to gamble on CSGO, guys. Also, please bury me in a plain, not a desert. Well, that's where the farm is. That's where I'll bury you somewhere else, but I need my time to grieve first, bro. Okay, what am I even doing? Pistons and leaves. Hold on, let me do my leaves real quick. No. $14 for Prime. Okay, hold on. How many leaves do I need? I'm just gonna grab a bunch because I'm also gonna need a bunch for. What is it called? $61 leaves. Okay, I'm gonna need a bunch for my thing. Hello, Chadster. What farm are you making? A cobblestone farm. Wait, hold on. Do I even have it out? I don't. Cobble. I'll load this in. This big boy. This hefty boy. Look at this. Does 200k an hour, and it's really good. And you got the underground bit. It's kind of in the nether portal, but it in an hour it pretty much fills these first 2 layers of chests on both sides. It's like 48 chests, double chests worth, or not double chests, 48 chests worth of. No, it is 48 double chests. 48 double chests worth of stone in an hour, which means I could get a lot in just a couple minutes. Just so that I don't have to sit here and, just so I don't have to go ham on stone the entire time. Bro, you're one sub away from 200. I know, dude. Dude, Binding of Isaac's really good. I feel like Minecraft is kind of just like my laid back one that I enjoyed doing just for myself. And then the Binding of Isaac, I also do enjoy Binding of Isaac, but Binding of Isaac gets a lot of views, dude. I get like 60 views on the stream during stream, like not even post stream. Like my first like the rating end Minecraft stream. Like I was playing that and I ended it at like 20 views. And then later it like jumped up to like 100 or like 70, I think it was. Or was it 60? I think it was 60. Let me actually double check just in case. I want to see this actually. And we click the views, we go down. Yeah, episode 6, 85 views, rating the end, and that was like way after the stream was done. Minecraft has a larger audience, but Binding of Isaac is a really niche group and really obsessed people. And the thing is most content creators have like thousands of hours on their game time, so they really know what they're doing. And don't get me wrong, watching like Lazy Matman, there's another guy who does it. He does less mods and more challenges, but I watch those guys and they're really fun to watch. But I made like a short. I'm like, guys, what does this do? This is really cool. I like that. Well, what does this do? I'm like a new player and everything. And they're like, we need more people who actually don't know what the game is about and like don't know what they're doing, because all we have are people who are really good. We need more new players to stream and make videos on, because we don't really get that perspective much. And I'm like, you know what, if you're gonna give me the views, dude, I might as well. I enjoy the game. Okay, did I put any extra wood somewhere? I feel like I did. I only started playing it because I saw videos on my For You page. Yeah, I saw it and I was like, you know what? I'm into roguelikes right now. Might as well go for it. I went for it. Wasn't the greatest when I first tried it. Not that it wasn't a good game. It's just like it was in my personal preference for a little bit. I would have had no idea that it existed if that video didn't show up. Yeah, I don't even remember how I found out what Binding of Isaac was. I was just like playing Neon. What is it called? I keep forgetting what it's called. It's called, hold on, it's in my wish list on Steam. It was free on Epic for a little bit. One game I do want to play on stream, because I think it's really funny, it's called Guns and Nuns. And you're a nun with a gun, you're raiding hell or something like that. And I thought that's pretty funny. Here, let me see. Pragmata, ready or not. I have a lot on my wish list, so this might take like 2 seconds here. It's called Neon something, but it's a roguelike. It's pretty cool. I don't know. I think Binding of Isaac is one of the only roguelikes I've actually gone into and was like, okay, I'll play more of this. Because some of the roguelikes I'll just see and I'm like, do I care? And then I find out that I don't. Minecraft Dungeons 2, by the way, guys. Do we wanna play Minecraft Dungeons 2 on... It'll actually be on Steam, which is kind of nice. I think that's my major thing, is like I want to be able to have Minecraft on on Steam or something like that so I can count my hours on that, because I play so much Minecraft, dude. I can play so much Minecraft. I've proven it to myself many of times, I will tell you that much. I can neither confirm or deny these accusations. Okay. Hello. Anyways, how many... Oh wait, I don't have iron. Okay, 22. Hopefully, does the bitrate look okay? Okay, I need more. Definitely need more. Especially with all this rain. I know rain can make quality of videos go down, but I'm not sure about streams. Because I know streams are a little different. What they need to do is they need to add the ability to like customize your weapons a little bit. Maybe put like a colored band around the hilt of a sword or whatnot, so that you can differentiate. Like, oh, my spider sword is blue. Even though I wouldn't ever use Bane of Arthropods, even if it was the only thing I had. I'd actually just make a new sword. Just because of how much I don't care for Bane of Arthropods, dude. Yeah, but I don't know how I didn't, how I learned what Binding of Isaac is. I've just known it for a while. I need more wood, bruh. Okay, now I'm gonna need to go buy some more redstone. It's not like I'm not gonna be able to, or it's not like I'm not gonna go back, because I definitely didn't have enough. I know that much. Okay, 11. Oops. 11. Packed ice, which I should have. Yeah, packed ice 10. What else? What else? No, stone slab. I can do that. Repeater. I need 5 redstone torches. No, I need 10. Oh my goodness, do I actually not have any stone on me until I actually need it? I don't think, yeah, there shouldn't be any comparator. Actually, no, there is a single comparator in the build. I remember that much. So I'm gonna need to yoinky me one of these eventually, but right now I don't really need that. Okay, so that goes in there. Observer. Oh, I need observer too, so we'll put that in there. Okay, let's go buy some more redstone, because I need redstone. Do I have any? I think I have a fortune to pick. So I could use that on the redstone I gathered from mini cave trip. Oh, we're on our restock cycle. I gotta go fast. Okay, restock again, please. Maybe I need more clerics just so I can have a bunch of... Aw, man. Yeah, I like watching Lazy Matt, man. That guy's fun. These guys like restocking a lot. Okay, not mad about that haul. Dark oak sign, tripwire hook. I can make one of those at home. Comparator, lever, stone, stair. You should make a carpet duplicator. Yeah, that could be quite helpful. I need slime though. That's the problem. I will be using one of my farms does, or not technically farms. One of my like tools. World tools that I like using uses a carpet duper. It's like it's like a self fueling what do you call it? A self-fueling super smelter. There you go. Just enjoy this rain for a second. My shaders will let me. Actually, hold on. I think this is a better one. Maybe Bliss will be nice to me now. Kind of. Not really. Actually, it still kind of looks horrible. Like it, I don't know why. Oh, there we go. Solus looks really nice. Look at that. Look at that. Look how cool that is. And then what we do is we put on. What should we do? My Sun Venus, I guess, could work. Okay, anyways, let's get back to building. I just realized how cool Solus makes the nether portal. Look at that. Look how cool that looks. Oh my goodness. Okay, anyways, let me turn this down a little bit. I'm fine with the music being louder. It's just main volume needs to go down a little bit. Ooh, and also we got more lava. Yay. Which means we top that off, and now this is working full functionality. And then we just stockpile a bunch of lava eventually when I make the buckets, but right now I don't care. We're making tripwire hook, which needs a log and a stick and a piece of iron. Don't tell me how I know that. Or don't ask me how I know that. I like how you get 2 of them. Yeah. Okay, so that's 1, 2. That's enough. And then 1. I would imagine. Then we get these. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, and bam. I just realized that rain runs down the blocks. Yeah, that's not it. It's most likely part of the it's most likely part of the particle rain mod that I have on, or it might be part of particular. If I'm thinking about it, particular is really good. The particular looks really good. Let's see. Waterfall spray, fireflies, falling dust. Yeah, particular is really good. Water splashing, so when I fall into the water or something falls into the water, that little splash effect that happens. Cascades and water spray, it's like the foam on the bottom of water when it falls in. Falling leaves, cave dust, chest bubbles when you're underwater. Popping bubbles when they reach the surface, they kind of do like a little pop animation. Rain ripples, water drip ripples, cake eating particles, immersive lava drips. Yeah, it's just it's the full shebang of just like good little details like that, like this, the little ripples. And then if I throw a couple carrots into the water, a little splash effect. It's like those little things that make it look extra cool and extra nice. It's like those little extra details that most people won't see, but you're like, yeah, it makes it feel nicer. There's something that's happening here that makes it seem nicer. 1 dropper coming right up. A single lever. Some torches, which I should have somewhere. I know I made a decent amount of them, or at least a couple of them, I guess. Got 3 right there. Okay, might as well make some more then. Oh, okay. I need the repeater. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, I need this. The single stone brick stair. Stone cutter. Do I want to use this stone cutter or do I want to... Okay, I'll make another one actually. And I'll actually use this to grab these 2 real quick. We'll fill up a full shulker box of them, so let's see, that's 18, let's see, 9, 18, 27 minus 2 is 25. So we're gonna make 25 more. Perfect. Okay, oh yes, I need one of these. Using a lot of iron right now. Goodness. A single piece of string, which I definitely have. Okay, and then a piece of TNT. I think these like 5 pieces of TNT that I got from that buried treasure chest, I think that's actually enough pretty much for the full playthrough, at least like in farms, I would say. Okay, It's just waiting for this now, so might as well figure out a place. Okay, where do we want to put it? Because mind you, I want to put them kind of a little bit apart so that I can build around them later. I want to put like a little area here where I have... I want to put a little area there for buildings, and it'll look really cool. Like a town type thing. Like a manufacturing town. So maybe even like right here. Because they can't be too far apart, but they do need to be kind of apart. Actually, I could put it like right here. Where I originally wanted, the... Hello... Cobble. There we go. Hello. Welcome in. Low budget. Welcome back. Okay, bye. Freaking drive by me, bro. Okay, I need all of this going. Farm wasn't the same spot you wanted the wood. Yeah, I thought about putting the wood farm here, but I feel like it would... Oh boy, oh my goodness. Okay, there's a lot of bad boys. Ooh, I have an idea. I have an idea. First, the skeleton's definitely going to die. There's enough zombies here to... Yeah, there you go. Okay. We gotta get it kind of in a safe place here. Okay. Check this out. Ready? Ah, I was hoping it killed all of them. It did damage them enough, though. Beautiful. That's a zombie raid if you didn't know. That happens not too often, but it does happen. So if you see an abnormal amount of zombies, it's called a zombie raid. Oh boy, okay, I might need to rotate this actually. Rotate activated. I can since this bit is like underground. Since this is gonna be underground, kind of, or pretty much, I can have it pretty much on the, like the edge here. And no one will be the wiser. Just gotta flatten this out a little bit, you know? There we go. Look at that. And then I'm just gonna... Actually, I'll try and find another... there is a farm in the end that uses them to gain XP really fast, but also relies on luck. What do you mean? Farm in the end that gives you XP? Lactose Man, what up, bro? Welcome back, dude. Because the zombie raid has a chance to occur when hitting another zombie. Oh, you've seen the freaking you've seen the Can Man video. Yeah, I remember that. If you can get a leader zombie into the end and then kill him, there's that chance of him spawning in another set of zombies in. Yeah. Less entities spawn in the end, yeah. Enderman farms are pretty peak though. They hit a little different. Okay, I might actually... Hold on, let me go grab some... wood. Wait, do I seriously not have... Actually, let me place this like right there. And then I'll hold on to this one. What I want is like a bed and a crafting table on like every farm, because that would be pretty funny. What was I doing again? Oh yes, I was making a double chest. Just so that I can, because I'm going to be mining out a little bit of an area, so I want to kind of... Okay, so I'm going to be pretty much mining right here. So we're going to do this. We're going to shove all these in there. Perfect. Fine by... I'm fine with red, but we don't want purple, or would you call this pink or purple? It's kind of like an in-between. I feel like it's more pink, actually. Now that I'm like looking at it. But pink is what we gotta get rid of. And also yellow. Yellow's kind of not great. Because I can replace most blocks. I think the only time a full block is less needed and all that. Okay, so we're gonna dig up. Okay, I'll dig to the side here. We'll actually dig out this area first. See, this is where the dilemma of do I need to work on making like a beacon type thing. This would be this modded, yes, very much. Not like super modded, like this is all vanilla plus stuff, but it is definitely modded. Like easy trades, entity, cooling, full bright, item highlighter, the big ones. Inv move is a big one too that I like. This one, actually, it's a small one, but it's super duper helpful. I actually cannot play. It's actually hard to play without inv move now, dude. Just because of how useful it is to be able to shift around your inventory while being able to continue moving. Optimize your movement, you know. Like Matica, obviously, as you can kind of just see as I'm walking around here. Doing this. Yeah, beacon would have made this so much easier, but it's fine. All I have to do is figure out the ceiling for this. Oh man, poof. Burps. I just gotta figure out the height of this after I'm done doing this like little perimeter thingy. And then I could turn this off so I can actually focus on mining. I think most of the time spent on this farm is going to be placing down the lava and water and mining this stuff out. This will take forever. I mean, it's a bunch of blocks and dirt and stuff that I can use later when I want to, but it is a tedious task. Oops. Okay, let me go to this corner. At least it's all dirt. That makes it infinitely easier to just do this. Because I can actually insta-mine this stuff with a shovel. Whoops. Beautiful. Okay, let's get rid of this stone first, just because it's the hardest part. And then we can make the main part of the farm. Shouldn't take too long. I also want to decorate this area and all that. That'll be sick. Decorating it, make it look nice. Maybe even putting the super smelter in this room, because it's a pretty big room. It's just like you have the big chest in the middle, but I mean, not even the chests take up that much room. So conceivably, it could look really nice if I do it correctly. And I have a bunch of room to decorate it, and I could also fit the super smelter inside of it. Hold on, actually, let me do something real quick. Isn't it? Whoops. Okay. All this normal stone is gonna be beautiful for something. I'm definitely gonna keep it all though. Whenever I mine out an area, I don't really get rid of this stuff per se. Or at least at a point. Like right now, since I don't have a super smelter and all that. Nor a dirt farm. If you didn't know, dirt farms do actually exist. Alright. Just get this. Beautiful. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Alrighty. Now it's time for the chests. Let me just put this away. I should probably make stairs for this. Oh my goodness, just realized how much stuff I just grabbed from that little area. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Whoops. What? Oh, I'm stupid. Alrighty. Oh yes, ice. Ice, ice, baby. Hold on, I'm like, I have the worst posture in the universe right now, dude. Oh my goodness. Now my back's all whack. Ugh. Okay. Just woke up from a nap. How's your day? Pretty good. How about you, bro? How's your first couple minutes of the same day you were awake in a couple hours ago? Okay, I'm gonna actually might as well, you know. Let's make LMAO, my day was alright. I'm sadly sick. Big oof, bro. That sucks. Yeah, I'm fine being sick most of the time. It's anything that attacks like my esophagus, my throat, or my like lungs or anything. Anything that goes for that, I just die. I simply do not exist anymore. Okay. Okay, I just need one of these. I'm gonna need like 2 more after this. Ah, boo. Gonna just put this like right here. Do this, bam. So I can do stuff here. I'm actually gonna do this so that I can actually see what the heck I'm doing. Any plans for the weekend? Well, streaming and getting some extra schoolwork done. Not much, anything crazy. Yeah, I have some school stuff, and then when school ends, I'm gonna have a lot more time to record and stuff. But for right now, I am gonna be busy, just kinda... I'm gonna be busy doing school for a second. Okay. So that should... Okay. All right. Me and my friends are doing a 3v3 baseball league over the summer, and our draft is this Sunday. That's kind of cool, actually. That's very cool. Not baseball, basketball. Oh. Well, that's also really fun. I have a friend in college right now, and he's really into baseball. That's like his thing. There's like the basketball guy, there's the mountain biking guy, and then there's the baseball guy. Like his 2 main plans is like, what happens if baseball falls through during college? And he's like, oh, I'll just start my own team. And I'm like, okay. Okay, there might be a slight problem. I need more glass than this does, because I forgot that I needed extra glass on the walls. Because it's a small chance to... Oops. There's a small chance to... I'm the gamer guy. Andy AAA. I'm the gamer guy. I'm dude, my hours were so insane. I just got nominated as, if you need to hand over your controller to someone, you handed your controller over to me. But while testing this farm, I was testing it, and blocks would land on this, and if I extend the walls up one, it still happens, but it happens significantly less. Plus also raising up the wall here decreases the chances of me accidentally falling in here. And yeah, I'm the gamer guy and you are the gamer guy. That's me, I'm the gamer guy. It's funny because being the gamer guy pertains to also being the I quit my game to be here guy. That's like the thing everyone gets you. It's just like they look at it and they're like, ah, this would be funny for him to have. So that goes in there, slowly goes up, and then filters through. Beautiful. Okay, I'll take that. And I'll not take that because I didn't grab anything. I have a friend that wears those shirts unironically. That's hilarious. I'm probably gonna need some, I mean, I have a bunch of temp blocks here, so. Okay, what I might do is, okay, we'll start off by doing this first. That is pretty funny though. Like my parents get those. I have a hat and a shirt that say both of those. I don't really wear them though, but I have them. I'd probably wear them at home though, if I cared. Which right now I don't really. Okay, got our supports down. Okay, do I have any more? Okay, I do have more stone brick. Because I'm gonna need to drag these up to there. But first, I should probably... Wrong way. I should probably do these here. Oops. Whoops. Ah. Should probably use scaffolding if I'm being honest. Should 100% have used scaffolding here. Me knows 100%. Have you guys seen that one? Me knows 100% that guy, me. When you're trying to play, I don't know if you guys seen this, but it's a challenge type thing where you have everyone use nouns as their names. So like you, that, his, him, me, that guy, and you all play with those type of names and you gotta try and communicate. Me knows 100% that guy died. Me saw who? Me saw who? There's this guy at my apartment that plays some instruments. It's been going on for months non-stop. That's crazy. It's so annoying. Who's on first? Yeah, exactly. People who do instruments like it's one of those things where it's like, it's one of those things that when you're in an apartment, you gotta expect that you're not gonna be able to do certain things. Maybe midday, maybe even like in the afternoon when everyone's awake kind of hanging out. Maybe that's when you kind of go for it. Or even just find some random garage to do it at. Don't apartments have like those little garage areas you can buy? I remember one of my friends lived in an apartment area, and I would go over to his house, and this one time I look over and I see one of those like little rental garages. I just see him go up to it, and he opens, it's this older guy, and he opens the garage, and it's a car in there, but there's actually no room. Legitimately, I wonder till this day how in the world he got the car in and then got out of the car and closed the garage. We have garages in the back. Okay. This is the annoying part. Basically, I gotta drag all this up to that point right there. And all these leaves need to be all meticulously filled with water. So that's gonna suck. So this actually might be like a two-parter here. Just because of how long it's gonna take to friggin' waterlog all these leaves. Otherwise these leaves get destroyed. Plus, we need these leaves to, we need, oh my goodness, dude, hiccups. We need these leaves to be able to turn the lava into cobblestone. Itchy, itchy. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. Forever! Because I need to do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more times. So it's just up, down, up, down. They just want your head going up and down, up and down, up and... who remembers that song? I got that one from freaking Beat Saber, bro. I just want your head going upside down. Upside down, upside down. It's about the government or something, I guess. After this, I gotta go grind Binding of Isaac for... ah, boo. I got Binding of Isaac grind... Is this a solo world? Yes. We are currently day 77. What are we gonna do for day 100, bro? I feel like that I need to do something. Maybe I'll do like a little fireworks show. Maybe I actually work on getting some fireworks stars. Like I'll do a little side track. Because I'm definitely not gonna hit 100 days soon, but I'll definitely hit 100 days eventually in the next couple episodes. My friend has a VR headset, and I was trying it for the first time, and he had the game called Gang Violence or something like that. The one I know is called Drunken Bar Fight, and that one's pretty funny. Okay. I got motion sick from it too, yeah. I shouldn't have done that. VR is definitely one of those things where you gotta get used to it, otherwise you're not gonna have a fun time. Yeah, VR is definitely one of those things where you gotta play it a little bit. Maybe do like something that isn't too crazy. Beat Saber is pretty good because your brain can understand, oh, those things are moving towards me. I'm not moving myself. Because it's the disconnect, that's what makes your head hurt. Is the disconnect of everything around me staying stationary, but why does my ear feel like I'm like going lopsided right now? And then it starts wigging out. It's like, oh, what's happening? What's happening? And that's why you get motion sick. is because there's a disconnect in between what you're seeing is not moving, but your body's like, okay, I'm like tilting side to side right now. Except kind of that's car sickness though. In VR, it's more of a everything is moving, but I don't feel like I'm moving. I definitely, dude, Bone Labs, when you're in the go-karts and you accidentally flip around, dude, that throws me off. I actually do fall over every single time. If I flip over and I'm upside down, that's when my brain shuts down. It's like, dude, what's happening? Why am I upside down? But I don't feel upside down. And it's just like, ah! What's funny is I have a fireplace and there's a mantle right on top of the fireplace, and I'm not kidding, every single person who has tried on that VR headset, my VR headset, has all punched the mantle above the fireplace. All of them. Every single person that has played my VR in my living room has punched the mantle of my thing. And it's hilarious every single time, because I'm like, there's another mark right there. That's a funny one though. I actually legitimately almost fully win haymaker. I almost haymakered my freaking monitor, and I'm like, okay, maybe I need to pay more attention to where I'm at when I'm playing VR. Because I'm playing Gorilla Tag, I turn around, I go forward a little bit, and then I feel my microphone arm. I'm like, what the heck? I take off my headset, and I see my, like, fist with the controller in my hand is like an inch and a half away from, or like half an inch away from my monitor. I'm like, oh boy, I actually almost just destroyed that thing. Thank goodness the microphone arm was there, because it's made out of metal, so it could stand a punch. But yeah, my monitor, no, definitely not. It is. Imagine that though, like a monitor screen made of metal. That would be an interesting thing. Watch out, watch out. Oh. Hate to see it, hate to see it. Here's how I fill up. I don't fill them because creepers suck and they don't drop all the blocks, so I just place a torch in it so no mobs spawn underneath, and I just cover the hole. That's the AAA method. That's the AAA way of filling up a creeper hole. Place a torch in so no mobs spawn in, and I don't have to spend all my time. It's like the because I remember seeing a video where it's like the creeper hole is the ultimate shopping cart dilemma, where it's like, do you leave the shopping cart out in the middle of nowhere and it slightly inconvenience someone later? I just realized I'm not out of fireworks, but I'm just like, oh, okay, we're just gonna sleep here then. I saw a creeper right next to my other bed, so I might as well sleep here. With, yeah. What's the farm you're making? I'm making a stone farm. Yeah, this is all in preparation, because here, hold on, let me show you how this works. If I grab this water here, and then what farm? We have to do fitness testing at the beginning and end of the year for PE in third period. Didn't have to do it because our teacher had to leave, so my sixth period class didn't go on a run a mile. That's interesting. I wouldn't have expected these to fill up, but it's fine. We always love when we can skip out on PE. It's not like I don't hate PE, the class. The class is fine. It's just like all the extra stuff you gotta do for it, like changing clothes. It makes sense, but it can be a hassle sometimes. It's just like, can I just get to my workout or my sport? But if you get lava right next to a leaf, hold on. Let me like enclose this. Actually, hold on. If I do it like this, place the lava when it goes into that, it creates stone. Isn't that cool? So yeah, that's kind of what we're doing here, but on a bigger scale and with a bomb. Yeah, that's basically what we're doing here with this farm. That's why all these leaves are waterlogged. And also the leaves are waterlogged because if something's waterlogged, it can't explode. So when you're having TNT fall on this stuff all the time, it doesn't destroy the leaves. That's why sometimes in farms with bombs and stuff, with TNT and explosions, sometimes instead of using obsidian, you just use a set of waterloggable blocks, and you just do that. Oh wait, I didn't finish my last thought, but I've never been a fan of the people in PE. The people in PE make PE suck, not the class itself. Like, that's kind of me in the finals sometimes when I'm playing. It's just the most annoying player ever. Using the worst weapon in the universe, playing quick cash, and brothers like, when you're a Ruby player and you have enough time to play to get Ruby, bro, you should not be playing quick play. Play freaking World Tour if you want a casual. But not freaking quick play, dude. But it's like that type of person. That person makes the finals bad for me. And that's my only gripe about it. I love the finals so much. I will consider it the best FPS game for the rest of my life. Or, well, until something beats it. But right now, the best shooter game for me is the finals. But the players make it suck so hard. Okay. Whoops, wrong way. Okay, something I gotta remember is this is the layer I put lava on. Whoops. Whoops. We want that to be stone brick. Now I think about it, you sound like a much calmer Matman. That's interesting. Maybe I can capitalize on that. I could see it. I remember Matman mentioned the finals in one of his videos, and I'm like, oh. He said the finals. He said he liked playing the finals. I would dream of playing the finals with Lazy Matman, bro. I would dream to play with anyone with like 1 million subscribers, bro. Like, actually. Gotta make friends with them, and then they'll do that. Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely enjoy making friends with like a bunch of these YouTubers, but I get the reason why they can't really do that necessarily. And that's because people are weird. If you haven't seen what happened to Gooseworks recently, that could be a good sign for you to check up on. Okay, so now we gotta wait. Or actually, hold on. Let me. I don't have slash player right now, but what I can do is I can go over to that lava pool I have on the other side where that jungle is. There's a lava pool over there that I can use. And if anything, if it doesn't have enough and these guys still aren't filling up, then I can always... Okay, we're gonna go fill these things up. Oh, actually, hold on. I need to go grab those buckets back, actually, since... Well, I put it in this one, didn't I? Yes. None yet? Okay. I used to play COD with my brother on our DSS. And we would sync them up to play PvP against each other. That's fun. You gotta try, and then when you're trying to do like split screen, you gotta figure out a way to make sure your sibling doesn't see that. Try and get a flank on your brother, and then like he looks over, screen peeks, and he turns around and tries to shoot you, and you're like, bro, no screen peeking, that's not fair. This way. Yeah, I have my fair share of messing with my brother. I'm the eldest, so I get to mess around a lot. Okay, definitely not enough. So I'll probably go over to that desert with I'll probably go over to that desert with the other lava pool after I'm done using all these. We would play hide and seek on PvP too. That actually sounds pretty fun. Okay, we're just gonna do this so that I can, since we're not really using wood, so we're gonna just well. Whoops, no. We want that one there, perfect. Bam. 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 And finally, bam. Uh-oh. Yeah, that should be fine. Let me just plug this hole up real quick. Yeah, that's not too detrimental. I just forgot to place down one of the water blocks. Big whoops. I'm surprised that you also have your Minecraft music on. What do you mean? I gotta have my own custom music that I'd be using? Yeah, everyone has their Minecraft as their game Minecraft music off. Yeah, well, I don't really have my own personal music that I necessarily have set up, so I was like, you know what, Minecraft music isn't necessarily copyrighted just yet, so might as well use it while I can. Okay. Definitely gonna need a lot more lava bucket. Oh yeah, hold on. I need one of those for water. Does it have to be source blocks for the lava to work? Not really, but it's faster that way. Otherwise, I don't actually, let me show you the schematic real quick. Because I have it. Okay, so basically, the fact that these are all source blocks, the bottom one, this bottom one doesn't really matter since this is getting pushed anyways. But all of these are source blocks because when I activate this, you can see all of them sync up. So when this explodes, this all syncs up. Tisk. Yeah. See how it comes into fruition? It like exists and then goes away as that explosion. Having those as source blocks helps that link up. Otherwise, you have some parts that are slightly slower, so you get less like optimized rates like that. So that's why we're doing that. Okay, we'll do this. But for like this bottom one here, you don't necessarily need it, so you just do that one there like that. But then the rest of them you will need to. I mean, it's not too much of a hassle. It's just gathering those materials to like be able to place them all down. But after I get the rest of them, I'm definitely gonna have a lot of extra lava. Alright, let's go grab some more lava, because I'm not gonna wait for my little lava producer to get it all done. Actually, you might be able to finish this. It's probably gonna be a 3-hour stream though. I'm gonna be honest. It's gonna be a longer stream tonight, guys. But I'm fine with that. As long as you guys are hanging out with me. I'm happy. I feel like this Minecraft world, it's just one of those things where I want this Minecraft. The reason why I'm not just doing solely Binding of Isaac, since that one's really working out. Minecraft's more of a long-term investment, because eventually I'm gonna be on like day 1000, day 1500, and I can actually use that to promote my channel, being like, oh, I'm streaming my 1500 day Minecraft world, help me build more so that when we hit 2000 days, when we hit 270 or like 750 days on the world, you can be part of that or whatnot. And that'll attract a lot of viewers, but that takes a while. So while I'm waiting for that, Binding of Isaac's the perfect, just like get new viewers in, get new people to be like, yeah, this is fun. Like some of you are from my Binding of Isaac streams. I like watching Minecraft, so I mean, I don't mind either way. I feel like Minecraft's just one of those ones where most people just kind of enjoy in general, just watching someone play. Or even like you play so much yourself that when you're like working around stuff, you're like, what's another person doing in their world type thing. It's that curiosity. Like you're always interested in, feel like it's natural to be like, I wonder what someone else is doing in like the type of field I'm doing. That's kind of how I feel. There's a specific word for it, but I get this feeling a lot when I'm driving near a place. I'm always like, what type of person lives here? When I look at someone else, that person has lived a full life, either slightly less than mine, a little bit less than mine, or more than mine. That person has lived through their life and stuff. And I have no idea what their life is like, but they have existed for a time. And now I'm like they exist kind of the same way I exist, except different. It's a very interesting concept to think about. Or when you're, because there's a couple older places where I live, or where I used to live, I should say, because I don't live near it. I live close enough to be able to drive to it. I don't live near as I used to be to it. But it was some like rundown business place or whatnot. But they're still in business and stuff. And I'm like looking at this, or like these very, very old apartments that look very rundown. I'm like, what type of person lives there? What type of person lives there? What What have they done to be able to get to that point, or to get to this point and all that? I always like just looking at those. It's a fun thing to do. I think the full epiphany is when you finally get when you finally get a partner, though. It's just like this person is kind of like me. Is also different, but so it's similar enough to me and different enough to me that we just kind of exist as the same now. As Jeebus said, you are now one flesh, and when you get married as well, you are called one flesh. Big J-Dog in the sky. Never like when that... Ah, boo. Did not mean to do that. Make sure I place it right that time then. Nope, nope, nope. Actually, no. You shout out Big J-Dog? Yo, not you. What? J-Dog is actually what I call my cousin, bro. Cause his name starts with a J. And then another cousin of mine starts with a T, and we call him T-Money. Cause every single year we meet, like every year or every other year, we always find something random to just like have as our thing for that time. So the one time we went to Disney, we were doing something very hard. Everything was doing it very hard. Like, oh yeah, we got him very hard. Cause it implies we were younger teenagers, so it was funny. Yeah, so that was the funnies that we did. And then last time I saw them, it was J-Dog and T-Money. That was the funny thing, and that was with one of our uncles, so it was extra fun. You know how it is. It's where it was probably a recessive gene, but that same recessive gene I have, because I'm taller than pretty much most of the people in my family. Funny enough. Sadly, me and my ex broke up almost a month ago. Ah, that's a big oof. I can't have an ex because I've never dated anyone. I've been alone. I'm very lonely. Why me? I cry myself to sleep every time I go to bed. Not really. I'm a very happy person, if you couldn't tell. Okay, we gotta go this way. Let me just... a lock in for the lava, apparently, because I'm just so bad that there's a reason why there's a singular piece of obsidian in my inventory right now, and now it's gone. It will never remind me of my past sins ever again. Do I even have... I don't even think I have enough lava. I think I legitimately need to go grab some more lava. Okay, we'll grab this. 7 years, 3 years as friends and 4 years together. It's hard. Yes, and you seem very happy. 4 years is crazy, bro. After being friends for 3 years, that's insane. What actually happened, bro? I'm actually curious now, if you're okay with that. Okay, I'm just gonna grab another water bucket. Oh, it's right here. And then, okay, we only have 2 more pillars to do, so I'll probably just grab a little bit extra lava. I'll probably have extra lava when I restock on lava again. It's a big oof though, bro. I wouldn't personally know what it feels like, but I know it's gotta be very sucky. Okay, I definitely need more lava. I don't even think I've been, actually no, I've been rejected many of times. 3 times actually. I've legitimately met 3 different women who are like, I think I like you, and I got rejected 3 times, and I was like, okay, I think I'll wait now. Who needs a woman when you got God and gaming, baby? Gods and gun, bro. America forever, brother. Cold-blooded American. Oh yeah. Imagine a bald eagle screeching right now. Wah! I can't do it. Wimmas are bum. It's funny because I was like scrolling about that, and I saw a funny reel. And it was like, how are gold diggers better than just the average woman now? Because at least gold diggers understand that the type of people they're going for are gonna ask of certain things from them. Like, if you're in it for the money, they're gonna be in it for other things as well. I thought that was pretty funny. And it was like, yeah, women expect maybe a wee bit more than. Have you seen Stay at Home Dad Chronicles, bro? Because that cracks me up every single time when the internet freaks out about it. Basically, it's a guy and he's a stay-at-home dad. His wife is the breadwinner, but he stays at home, and his entire thing is, dude, being a stay-at-home parent is so freaking easy. I don't think you guys understand how easy it is to just stay home, look after kids for a little bit, and then just be done with the day. And all these people are getting angry at him and stuff, and he's like, bro, if it's hard for you guys, you're probably doing something wrong. Because all I have to do, literally half of my day consists of watch the kids, make sure they're happy, make sure they're fed. And the other half of the day, like the first half of the day is the first main half of the day, or half of the time he spends during the day is look after the kids, feed them, make sure they're happy, make sure you do your chores, and make sure you teach your kids proper, and all that. And then the other half of the day, he gets to do whatever else he wants. He wants to work on a project, he wants to hang out and game, he wants to do some carpentry. It's like working at home. It is so infinitely easier than just working an actual job. All these people are complaining at him and all that, and he's like, bro, my kids are happy, dude. My kids are happy, they're taught. I get to do what I want when I want to do it most of the time, obviously. There's always option C that we need to think about. I'm always an option C guy though. People will always give me like 2 choices. I'll like, I'll choose the in between, or I'll choose like the option you didn't think of. Because I'll give my opinion on something, option A, and then someone else will give me their option B, and I'm like, you know what? I could do this a lot more efficiently if I just did this instead, option C. That's where I end up going anyways. Honestly, I just think I wasn't meant to be in a relationship. She showed me like what it's like to be in a relationship. I don't know how to properly compliment her or like etc. There's so many things, I just can't name them all. Makes sense. Hold on, I'm kind of behind on these chats. Hold on, give me a second. I don't know, IDK, if that's your problem. I feel like the complimenting thing, that's kind of like a personal thing where it's like you kind of do that on your own. You kind of show that. I'm much more of a showing guy. If I like you, I'm gonna hang out with you every second of the day if I want to. If I enjoy your company enough, I will have talked to you every single day. Like streaming. I enjoy streaming, so I stream every single day pretty much. Or most of the time stream every day. And I game every day. Or watch One Piece every day. Because I looked over and I saw One Piece. Like that, I enjoy it, so that's how I compliment people, is I hang out with them. If I don't like you, I'm not gonna hang out with you. It's not necessarily I need to show you in words and handwriting that I enjoy your company, because that's how I personally am. Like, okay, you're a chill guy, you're a cool girl, I'll hang out with you every single day, and that's how I'll show my compliments to you. Oh wait, hold on. I completely forgot about chat. Sorry. She sounds kinda unappreciating. She was more of a man. She was more of the man in the relationship, I guess. All of my life, I've been scared of women, and I guess she was tired of that, you know? Dude, I think one of the more embarrassing stories I have is some girl tried to hug me. And I knew her. We pretty much hugged every single day after that. She would just come over and I'd be like, okay, we hug now. But the first time she did it, it was out of the blue, and I full on almost like pushed her to the ground, just like, whoa, what the heck happened? What in the world? But she just like most randomly just hugged me, and I'm like, whoa, and I like almost fully push her off me. I'm like, oh, sorry, my bad. AAA, did you know that you can combine Blackbeard wives' names in Japanese? It's Gold Digger, actually, in One Piece. Oh, in One Piece. Oh yeah, I love Oda's just like names. What hold on, there's some wacky names. Hold on, let me actually look them up. Like weirdest names in One Piece. I'm pretty sure there's a guy named How'd You Get In There the Third. Let's see. Very good. Oh, one of the marine giants is called Very Good. Is a marine captain and one of the marines who helped attack the Straw Hats during the Buster Call in Eni's lobby. That's pretty funny. Kaku is a pretty funny name, but I mean, it's a name nonetheless. I need to find like the ones that are just phrases. Anyways, let me also, I feel like getting dumped once isn't adequate reason for giving up on a relationship. Don't worry, there will be someone better. Kaku is the GOAT. I know Kaku is the GOAT. Usopp Part 2. I'm not gonna lie, it took me until you said Kaku's the GOAT to remember who he was. Or what he looked like, at least. Alright, whoops, I did not mean to do that. Hold on, what am I'm hitting all the wrong buttons right now. Hold on, I need to go up. Ah, boo, I forgot about this. Ugh. Okay, anyways, now I gotta do all this. Yeah, but I'm kind of just not trying right now. That's kind of why I want to move, I think, more than anyone in my family. One, the place we're staying at, like the state we're in right now, is kind of going to crap, and it is going to continue to go to crap, even worse now because of the whole things that are happening. I'll talk about that when I actually move, though. But we have all that going, and that's why I'm kind of like, I want to move, because it's like, ooh, new place, new opportunities, yes. Maybe women, possibly. So that's kind of what I've been excited for. Maybe not the greatest thing to be excited for, but I mean, excited nonetheless. Yeah, but I'm kind of not going for it right now. Because it's like, one weird thing I've been finding out about my scenarios is it's always like, I'm okay with the weird girls, but I'm talking about the weird ones, bro, that are into me. Like, there's this one girl at school right now, and she's into me, and she was my sister's friend. It's funny because people will talk about like me or my siblings or my parents to me, or they'll talk about me to my parents or whatnot. And I don't think people understand how much my family actually talks to each other. Like, me and my family actually talk to each other a lot. So whenever there's gossip about any of us happening in like moments like that, I don't think people understand that my family will find out if you're talking about any of us, because we will tell each other. But yeah, basically she was my sister's friend, and because she's the weird girl, she's gonna be like, oh, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Whatnot. Thanks, I appreciate your words. Anything for you, bro. But that was happening. And then my sister tells me, oh, she likes you. I'm like, oh, great. Why does it have to always be those type of girls? You got to be joking me, bro. So for like the longest time now, only one of my other friends knows that I know. But I try and keep, might be a little manipulative, but I try and keep myself on a low profile by acting as the dumb guy. Yeah, but I'll put myself in the, oh yeah, that guy's kind of dumb sometimes shoes. I'm like, yeah, exactly. I'm that guy. And it works out in my favor every time too. Because it's like, I'm Asian, so people expect a bit out of me, but then I'm also dumb sometimes, which people will know. And when the time comes for them to need me, they don't expect too much and don't expect too less. So it works out in my favor quite well. So most of them don't think I know, but I in fact do know. LMAO, that's actually cool. Yeah, another funny one was there's this guy at my church, and he's an okay guy. I will say that before I slander his name, but he is he's a chill dude. He's not crazy, or he's not haywire, but he is. Oh, okay. See you later, Chadster. But he's an okay dude, but he does have those moments every once in a while. But he continued to ask my dad about camera stuff, and my dad was like, okay, I'll tell you about camera stuff. Tells him about camera stuff. And then a little while later he's talking about like, that needs to be slabs. He's asking what type of cameras do I need, like how much money do I need to spend for a good camera and good quality pictures and stuff. My dad said this specifically. It's not the camera that makes a good picture. It's the photographer. And then later he goes on and he tells me how stupid people are saying that it's not about the camera, it's about the photographer. And I'm like, dude, my dad literally told me about this like a little while ago. You don't think I wouldn't know this? Or wouldn't know that you're specifically talking about my dad behind my dad's back? So that was a funny one. Like he was like, oh, I hate it whenever someone says that's about the person and not the camera, because the camera obviously makes a difference and stuff. And then I tell my dad this and he's like, bro, really? I literally told him that at church before we left. And he's saying that behind my back. I'm like, dude, I don't think you understand that I'm this man's son. I get this message to him whenever I know. Oh man, no way, that's crazy. Yeah, that's one of the crazier ones. What's interesting is that same guy was like talking about this other girl or something like that. And then come to find out that other girl is one of my sister's friends that I had no idea about. But I was telling her about it. Telling my sister about it, and she's like, no way, I know that girl. And I'm like, what? Actually? And it was a whole thing, like, actually, that's insane. Yeah, but I have like crazy stories like that, where it's like, people don't really expect me to actually talk to my family, but I do. And when I do, they find out everything you just said. So that's kind of a funny one. Yeah, but that's fun whenever it is. And then we always laugh about him. Like, haha, you thought we wouldn't be able to find out. So yeah, for a while now, I've just known that this girl has been liking me. Okay, how do I make this like this thing right here? How do I do that again? Like, I don't remember how to do that. You know, you're very good at making conversation, even though no one is talking. Yeah. That's something I like saying, is like, I can talk for a little bit. Ah! Okay. I forget how to make that bar thingy. I'm stupid. I don't know what to do. Because it needs to be that way. Otherwise, this clock doesn't work. Yeah, but I always say this, but I always tell people that I'm always good at just yapping on for a little bit. I am well trained in the Japanese, bro. Hi. Sorry, I'm trying to find words for what I'm about to say. Oh wait, I need to fix this. Because that's one of the things I hate about essays and stuff in school. It's like, word count or whatnot. I'm like, yeah. But I can make a much more quality writing than quantity, but I can definitely do quality, quantity, qualentity of talking. I definitely can't write a perfect essay. I mean, obviously, there's no such thing as perfect in this world because we freaking sinned and ate the apples. The evil apples or whatever. I love how we always represent the fruits of good and evil as like an apple. I've seen people do like dragon fruits though. So that's like a nice little turnaround. I like those ones. But I definitely can't make a... Like, I can make an okay essay, but it takes me a while. But when I'm, like, doing presentations, dude, presentation easy, bro. I can do presentation easy, bro. Who needs a freaking 3-part thesis when I could just tell you the freaking inner workings of a computer just from my brain? You guys aren't supposed to spawn down here. Why the heck are you down here? These guys aren't supposed to be spawning down here. How did they? They shouldn't. I guess they wandered down here. Hi, Abraham. Hi, Abraham. We're making stone farm, if you couldn't see from the title. It's gonna be very good, and somehow... Oh man. Somehow I'm gonna be able to finish it. It's definitely gonna be a 3-hour stream though. It almost is. But I'm enjoying building this thing. I think with most, when I'm doing farms, I'm gonna be doing them kind of just straight up. Because that's how I kind of do it. Okay, so. Yeah, that's how I like doing farms though, is I'll just straight shot it. Whoops, no, I don't want that to happen. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, we get rid of all this. That's what I see. How cool. I once made a gold farm. Dude, gold farms in Java or Bedrock, because they're very different. They're very good in both. Like, they're pretty solid, but both the two of them work very differently. Because the Bedrock one uses lit portals, because whenever you light a portal in Bedrock, there's a chance that piglins spawn inside of it. And then what you can do is you can pinpoint where exactly they like spawning, like the direction they fall into. And then you can use that information to set up a little capturing device type thing. Whoops. Yeah, you can set up like a little capturing. Let me in. I'm so good at this game. Also wanted to make a shulker farm that formed an 8x8 cube, but it didn't work very well, and now I play on Bedrock. Okay, hold on. I gotta place the observer in here and this. Aw, oh, man. Hold on. I gotta go to the other side. Whoops. Okay, that's... No! I'd be sad if that burned. It shouldn't, though. Yeah, shulker farm is kind of hefty. I think you were you the one talking about how shulker farms were hard? Because, like, the main thing, if you didn't know, if you sprint up to a boat and punch it, it, like, knocks it back, which is really nice. Okay, farm completed pretty much. That is it. Alright, guys. Ready for this amazingness? Got rid of all the extra blocks, right? And let me just look around here. Any fancy schmancy stuff? Incorrect. Nope. Alright. That's the farm complete. We did it, guys. The shulk. Oh, Skulk. Never mind. Sorry, I read that wrong. Yeah, I know that one's also pretty buttons sometimes. It's like one of those like XP farms that's made specifically for XP. Like the what is it called? the infested, whatever it's called, potion effect, and you put it on to an LA and have it damaged, since LAs can't die and they're pretty much immortal. Ooh. You know what I see here? Leads. Wait, do I lose favorability for killing traveling merchants? I don't think so, but I want to double check. Okay, I don't. If you didn't know, you have a reputation in Minecraft. There's a reputation system for villagers and stuff. So if you hit a specific villager, that one villager has like decreased favorability towards you, and you get a worse reputation. The worst type of reputation you can get is when you kill a villager, because then that affects all the villager, and that lasts a decent while. You'll have bad traits for a while. All right, please work. Okay, it's working correctly. Yeah, we did it, guys. And now you get to see our beautiful, it is a bit laggy if you can see, it kind of dips. No, hold on, that's the other one. So this line right here, let me get rid of that. This spike here, the lower this bar is, the better your FPS. So you can see this spike whenever it explodes. That's kind of cool, right? I think this is, I don't know which mod this is. I'm pretty sure it might be mini HUD, but it's not in vanilla. But there we go. Stone farm. And look at that. We already have pretty much... we already have a lot of... Okay, this on the side's not getting hit. So that's kind of a whoop there. Wonder why these aren't getting hit over here. Yeah. So this does 200,000, or basically every single double chest on the first 2 layers here. All of them. All the way down. What I don't understand though is the explosion's not hitting these guys on the left here. I think it's because of the angle, but I'm not 100% sure. No, it's getting all of them. It was just being rude for a little bit. Yeah, dude. That's actually so sick. So basically, it gets rid of the maximum amount. Unlike the other one, which is a little bit more compact, this explodes more stone, which in turn gives you more. So you just need infinite TNT. No, it's an TNT duper. If you can see, there's just one singular TNT here. Here, let me actually turn this down so I can explain. So basically, this observer here, whenever pushed, when this observer is pushed, you can see how it activates there. So it activates, and then it hits this thing, and it does this little weird loop that lights the TNT. But it does it in such a way that it activates the TNT across these 2 right here at the same time when it moves. So it lights the TNT, and it's like, okay, the TNT is working. But in reality, it shouldn't have at the same time, because it was in between ticks of moving at the same time the redstone happens. Okay, I should probably turn this off and go to a safe place. Yeah, but basically it tricks the game into lighting the TNT but not destroying the TNT. Oh, look at that. It's like perfectly lined up. Look at that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so this shouldn't be too hard to make. Yeah, it's very interesting. There's also another version of it that uses a dried kelp underneath it. So it's kind of like a weird floating block and non-block type thing. So when the game registers that the TNT has been lit, it tries to break the TNT, but the coral wigs out the game and makes it think that, oh, nope, not actually. It's basically anything that dupes an item, it makes the game think something and has the game do something else. Or two things at once. Like the string duper, whenever you flip the lever of it, it registers, the game registers it as, oh, the string broke. Let's pop out 2 string. But the way it doesn't let the game break the string. So then it becomes an infinite loop of, oh, the string is breaking right now. Let's give him 2 pieces of string. But wait a minute, it shouldn't have broken, so we'll keep it in the world. And that's what happens, is you get a mixture of, oh, it broke, so let's give him the item. But actually, it didn't really break it, so let's keep it in the world physically. So it's a very like interesting like back and forth type thing. Put this in here. Just as a backup, just in case. So now, okay, we don't have many people here right now. So I'll probably wait until, what is it, Monday when I stream Minecraft again. I'll ask you guys what you want to do or what you want to see. Because I have 2 options. Either I work on a super smelter, or we build a storage area. And then the other one will follow after. Don't worry, I'll actually do it on like Minecraft vote that first year, remember? Tell us which biome to update first, and we'll get to the other ones later, but what you're voting for is which biome we're gonna vote or update first. And then they never updated any of the other biomes. And they didn't even update the freaking spruce jungle or spruce forest at all. Like, that's my thing. Do storage so you're organized. But I feel like I want to make it as, yeah, I won't complain. Well, we'll do another ask, but we got one initial vote for storage. So I'll probably work on a storage area first then. Most likely. Ah, boo, that's... Why'd that creeper have to walk in there? Now he's just gonna be down there. Can I hit him? Oh, I can. Yeah, and that's why I also want to put up a glass wall here so that nothing gets in like what that creeper did. Might as well. Not like I need it, but I will. Alright guys, I think I'll see you later. It was fun. Big W's with the big 200k Minecraft cobblestone farm. This is a really good farm too, dude. Which means I get to AFK less. I just flip this lever for like 15 minutes. I get all the stone I need and we're good. Yeah, but the stone falling on these walls only happened, when I was testing it for an hour, it only happened like twice. So it's very unlikely, but it does happen. So I want to reduce the amount that it actually does. But anyways, got all this stone coming through. I got all this beautiful stone, bro. Still full to the max. Alrighty, but it was fun. I hope I see you guys later. We're gonna do April Fool's challenge in Binding of Isaac tomorrow, because that could be fun. So I'll enjoy that. I will see you guys later. Also, by the way, I'm later, man. I bet I'll see you there. I'll see you later, lactose man. But one more thing. This week's video, I don't know if I'm even gonna be able to get it out. I'm gonna try my darndest though, but I'm gonna try and get D6. We're gonna get D6 for the first time. So I'm gonna be playing a lot of Blue Baby for like the next couple hours. Hey. So it was beating Isaac with Blue Baby, right? Bet, can't wait, yeah. Yes, okay, so I'll work on that. I need to get a good god run going so I can actually kill Isaac with Blue Baby. But we'll get to that on... I'll post it on Sunday. Don't forget, Sunday is posting day. I post video on Sunday, and that's why I don't stream on Sunday. Is because I'm editing and uploading and going to church. So that's what happens there. So I shall see you later. Yeah, man, good luck. Can't wait to see it. And okay, I'll subscribe right now. You haven't subscribed to me? How dare you, lactose man? I thought we were bros until just now. How dare you? I'm offended now. How could you? Thank you for the sub though. Wait, that should make 200 subs, doesn't it? Hold on, let me double check real quick. Maybe. But anyways, I'll see you later. It was fun. I need to... One thing I do want to do... Last thought. Trust. I'm sorry. I keep droning off in my own conversations. But one last thought. I want to start making like shorts and stuff. And then I'll do divine stuff. It'll be like the one place I ever show my face on is divine. But I won't tell you what I mean, it'll probably be my same thing. But I'll make those videos and shorts and stuff and see if I can get more people on stream and all that. I'm your 200. W, clip that chat. We got freaking lactose man on sub 200, baby. Let's freaking go. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. Thank you, lactose man. We'll benchmark this for the rest of our lives. When I have like 3 million subscribers, 250 trillion thousand subscribers, you can go ahead and use that card of I was the 200th sub. Just don't forget me. I will never. Hold on, did I ever... Actually, hold on. One more thing, actually. Last thought. Last thought. Lactose man, I think... I promised you if you came back again, I had something for you. So let me do that real quick, actually. Since I haven't been called for dinner just yet. So I will tell you my regulars and my early guys here. I have a bunch of names on signs right now in my farms right now. I'm thinking of doing names in big buildings, but those are for like shorts people watching on shorts, and then they message and I randomly select them and then I'll put them in a build. But for my farms, they're my regulars, so I'm gonna put you in there. You're my 200th sub. We'll mark that down. Abraham was like first 100. Abraham and Big Larry, I'm pretty sure, were my first 100s. And then we got Lactose Man with the first 200, and Care as well. And Diamond Duchess is here too. She's a big W. Maybe I just pull a Filza and I find my wife on Twitch. If you didn't know, Filza Minecraft is actually... Wait, did I not put you here? Okay, hold on. We're gonna... Since I have a bunch of signs on the iron farm, so we're gonna put you right here. Let's start a new sign. Lactose Lactose man. There we go. You're permanently in this world now. These signs are something I will never touch. Need to know now. No. Copyright. Okay, anyways, I actually need to end stream now. Thank you for letting me be part of your world. It's also so that I can remember you, just in case I forget. Because I'm not good with names. I remember you for now, but one of these days you'll be like, I'm back. And I'm like, hold on, do I recognize your username? Maybe I do. And then I'll just go around my world looking at all my farms and stuff. Oh yeah, Lactose Man. Yeah, dude. A story I have is pretty funny. I'm so bad with names that for my first month in middle school, one of my closest friends in middle school, I didn't know his name. He wore a blue hoodie all the time, and in my head, I called him Blue Hoodie Guy for a month until someone was like, hey bro, no. I'm like, oh, that's what his name was. I remember the first time I met him, he also told me his name, but for a month straight, I just did not remember his name, and I just knew him as the Blue Hoodie Guy from freaking Daniel Thrasher. Yeah, that was a funny one, but that comes with the benefits of being like, or just like the benefits of calling everyone bro. Just like, hey bro, what's up? That's the benefits, is you don't have to really remember people's names. You just gotta remember their faces, and you just gotta be like, bro, what up? And they'll be like, yo, what up, man? So that's how I avoid asking for someone's name constantly, is I just call everyone bro. But anyways, I gotta end stream now. I actually did get called for a din, so now I'm hungry. I do too. It's so much easier. Yeah, faces are a lot easier for me. Okay, bro. You have a good day and enjoy your food. I will see you later. Hope everyone watching, not just you, Lactose Man. You're not I'm just kidding. You're only my 200 subscriber. You're the only one who added a 2 in front of my giant 199 number. Okay, anyways, I gotta go. Dinner's ready. I will see you later. Bye bye, Lactose Man, and anyone else watching. Bye bye.